Wrestling promos are more than just wrestling promos. They're real life. The skills that are required to cut a good wrestling promo are skills that you also need for real life situations, right? For example, you're walking through the park on a lovely Saturday afternoon. The birds are chirping, the sun is beaming down through the branches of the trees. You shut your eyes for just a second to appreciate nature and embrace the moment you've been gifted with today, and some kid stops you and says, "You look like a bitch." So you look at him and you say, "Well, actually, I'm not a bitch. You're a bitch." Tears start to well up from your eyelids and the kid still stands there almost emotionless, still staring, so you turn around and you run home before anyone else sees you crying. Why did this happen? Right, well, you couldn't just attack the kid because that's illegal and frowned upon in some countries, so instead, you needed to rely on your promo skills to stand up for yourself verbally, except you didn't have any. So to avoid this happening in future, we're going to work together to write the perfect promo for this scenario, or any scenario where you need to cut a decent promo. However, the problem is, I have no promo skills, so to help me write this perfect promo, we're going to go on Omegle, and we're going to see what sort of Shakespearean masterclass we can write with our friends on the internet. Hi, horny, F. I need your help with something, right? So you may be wondering why I said F. The F basically stands for fighter, and sometimes you might say something like F22. That means you're a fighter who has won 22 fights. This way people have your respect instantly, and they're more likely to talk to you, and you're more likely to make friends. So that's just what I found works on Omegle. Yes, tell me what it is. I need to trash talk someone in order to look tough. What should I say? What do I get in return? An inward glow of satisfaction. And look, I know that might not seem like anything too great on paper, but trust me, people are so obsessed with the grind, the finances, the money, the cash, they fail to realize that the greatest prize of all, the greatest cash prize and monetary gain you'll ever receive is an inward glow of satisfaction. Oh, disconnected. Hi, woman. Okay, can you help me with something? Of course. I need to trash talk someone in order to look tough. What should I say? Well, I don't know. Not the best bit of shit talk I've heard ever, but we'll write it down. I need to trash talk someone in order to look tough. What should I say? Say something. Okay, again, not the strongest start, but we'll write it down. I need to cut a promo on someone and I want to sound tough. What should I say? Cut a promo? Yes, a promo. You know what it is. You are just as much of a nerdy, embarrassing wrestling fan as I am. Don't pretend otherwise. Are you big and strong? Yes, of course. I'm very jacked. Really? Call them puny and inferior and hopeless. I don't know, I'm kind of put on the spot here. How strong are you exactly? Very strong. I drink a lot of Actimels. Really? Can I ask what you can lift? Have you ever seen those big, massive shoot football annuals? Probably around 7 of those. Wow. Very impressive. Do you lift weights? Bench press? Squat? No. I just lift shoot football annuals. And now I've got big muscles as a result. Should I mention that in the promo? Absolutely. What can you like bench and squat? I don't know what that means, so we're just going to move on to the next person. I'm trying to write the perfect promo and I need help with what to say. Okay. Well, can you give me the premise? It's a no DQ match in the park, 1v1. The kid called me a bitch, so I have to knock him out, but I need a promo to warn him first. Is this on YouTube? No. It's just a local show. But I'm hoping if it really impresses, I can send it to TBW and they might fly me in for a few shows. So they must have a YouTube channel then. I want to see this and get a feel for what they're like.
No way! No way! Wait a minute! He's not gonna! This is him! I suplex! I've never seen that before!
TBW do have a YouTube channel, Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. My friends told me they're their third biggest promotion in America. Alright, he's checking out Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. And that's not true, LOL. WWE, AEW, Impact, NWA... NWA is a bit generous to be thrown in there ahead of Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. And with all due respect to the NWA, Nick Aldis doesn't seem to be able to find his way onto a TBW show. It's probably because their roster is very stacked. TBW's most recent video is 4 years ago. Troll, and he left. He gave me a mini heart attack there thinking TBW had stopped. It turns out he just went to the wrong TBW. Their last upload was in fact actually more than 4 years ago. It didn't go down too well among the fans and we haven't seen much from them since. I'm trying to cut a promo to sound tough. What should I say? Are you physically tough or mentally tough? That's actually an underratedly deep question. I might need to think about that for a bit. Okay, Steal the Rock's opener. Know your role and shut your mouth. I have something to say, you pathetic excuse for a human being. I've seen what you can do in the ring, and I'm not impressed. Hell, Noon's impressed. I could outdo you in every way. I'm superior to you in every way. I'm stronger, I'm faster, I'm tougher than you will ever be. Think what you want about me, but deep down you know I speak the truth. I am the future that the wrestling world needs, and tonight, I show you just why the future is here. That lad wrote a fucking essay. He put the effort in, to be fair to him. We both like Raw, so this should be a good one. So, you like Monday Night Raw then? Yeah. Every day I love to watch Raw, presumably. I don't think it's the same Raw. I have to trash talk someone later today. What should I say to make myself sound tough? If it's a boy, you can say, you don't even have good body or looks, or I guess not even a dick, you bloody deep shit. That's a really, really solid promo. Write that down. I have to cut a promo on some lad. What should I say? Well, what does he look like? What's his name? That's a good question. I didn't actually give this lad a name. I'm gonna say Aaron, just because alphabetically, that is the first one that springs to mind. Alright, he's putting something together. Okay, he decided to write his entire college thesis. That's helpful, but the problem is he alludes to Aaron having friends, which in this scenario he doesn't. He called me a bitch on his own, so I can't use any of this. I'm just going to disconnect, move on, and pretend the whole thing never happened. Okay, so we've actually been paired again with the person we just ignored 5 seconds ago. It's very awkward, so I'd like to pretend this never happened. I need to cut a promo on someone. What should I say? Are you a heel or a face? That is an excellent question, right? I believe I'm the face. And that's what makes this such great storytelling, because on the surface of it, you may think that a 22-year-old man punching a child in the park is the heel. But when you actually analyse the story and dig a little deeper and gain further context, okay, I might be the heel. What's the beef with the other person? They called me a bitch in the park. You could pull the rock and say, shut up bitch, then give them the eyebrow, lol. Well, no, because I don't have any eyebrows. That's not a joke. I forgot to draw them on myself when I first designed myself, so I can't do that. I need to cut a promo on someone. What should I say? Wait, who's your favourite superstar? Maybe kind of copy them? Eric Rowan, of course, is my favourite. What would he say? He'd say, like, something mean, because he's a bit grumpy. I'd like to think that's his entire character. Not that he was like a child's brain in a grown man's body who couldn't find his place in society because nobody wanted him, so he had to end up joining a cult, and that's where he found a home, and that's why he was so loyal to Bray Wyatt. No, he was just a bit grumpy, that's all. I reckon do Stone Cold Steve Austin because he drinks the beer, you instead like coke them the dunner. I've noticed on Omegle they have this thing called spy mode where you just have to ask the question right from the start, so I'm going to try that instead. And I just said, if you want to say something to someone that makes you sound tough, what should you say? Because I can't say wrestling promo because they might not like wrestling or know what it is. So it's basically asking what should I say in a promo. Already we have a really good answer to start with. Lots of your mad jokes, which I feel is an excellent direction to head in. All reliable, really, of wrestling promos. If you want to go I'll bash you. I am going to beat you up now. That's a good one. Sets the tone right from the start. Very direct. A bit of bad language here. Not a big fan of that, to be honest. I would say if you don't get ooh, squiggle, diggly head, I'm pretty tough. So those are all the resources that we need. I feel we've got enough material there. I think it's time that we go back to the park and we tell Aaron exactly what's up. And Aaron, you're fucked. Oh, hello Aaron. Know your role and shut your mouth. I have something to say to you, you pathetic excuse of a human being. I've seen what you can do in the park and I'm not impressed. Hell, Noon's impressed. I could outdo you in every way. I'm superior to you in every way. I'm stronger, I'm faster, and I'm tougher than you will ever be. I lift 7 shoot football annuals and drink a new Actimel every single day. That's why I have very big muscles. You want to call me a bitch? I broke your man's back last night. You want to call me a bitch? You're a bitch. I'm very tough and I'm going to beat you up now. I just said, look out for that ditch. Oh.